Okay, everybody, Dollar Tree finds. Let's get into it. And if you've seen me on a different channel, I'll talk about that near the end of this video, but I want to get right into this. So I went to the Dollar Tree for February 2023, and I'm going to go through some of these finds, and I want to show you also, because for some of you collectors, and for some of you who also like to have the digital, some of the collectors will sell the digital. I want to tell you which videos that I found at the Dollar Tree that you can actually use the codes for, because sometimes you can't. So let's get into it right now. Okay, so the first thing is I found Annabelle Creation. This is actually a fairly decent movie, and for $1.25, not bad. I was able to get this through Vudu, so not a bad find. Pretty good for all you horror collectors. Then I picked up Beirut. I don't know anything about this film, but it looked fairly decent, looked interesting, and I figured that I would grab this, and this also I was able to get the digital for. So far, Annabelle Creation and Beirut, yes, you can get the digital, so you can either sell them. Those codes do work as of not just a few days ago when I actually my wife put them in. Then we have The Purge. I've never watched any of the Purge movies and never really had an interest in them, but for $1.25, I said, yeah, I'll grab it, right? And this comes with the digital. So for $1.25, you also have the digital with this. So that's great. And this is only a Blu-ray. Beirut comes with Blu-ray and DVD. Woo! Right. And what about Annabelle? I think that's a DVD too. Yeah, DVD and Blu-ray. And digital. So for $1.25 each, you can't really go wrong. Paranormal Activity 3. I did see this film, just like I saw Annabelle Creation, and I thought that was fairly decent. And I think the same thing for Paranormal Activity 3. I was able to, you could do either Vudu or iTunes, or they're calling it iMovie now. I went with iMovie because you get more of the disc menu. You get the menu that's kind of like a disc. And with this, again, Blu-ray, DVD, can't go wrong with that. Now, I've heard of Unsane, and I was able to get that for $1.25, so I grabbed it. Have not watched this film yet. Code did not work. So if you're trying to sell the code or you want a code, you're not going to get the code for this one most likely. In the pile is Killer Elite. Again, no code for this either. But, and I haven't seen this one either. Jason Statham, Clive Owen, Robert De Niro. I don't think I ever watched this. It seemed interesting. I figured for $1, it was worth it. Then a movie I wouldn't watch, A Star Is Born. I don't know. I just didn't have any interest in it. But for $1.25, I'll take it. This does not have a code. Then Crazy Rich Asians. Seems like there's a code in here, but there isn't unless you live in Canada. If you live in Canada, or you're going to go to Canada, and or maybe if you have a VPN, I don't know, you might be able to get it. But this movie that I didn't have really any interest in seeing, but I will watch it now that I have it. Yeah, this is DVD and Blu-ray. What about Star Is Born? We didn't look at that. That's just Blu-ray. And Killer Elite is just Blu-ray. Blu-ray and DVD combo, that's it for San Andreas. I did see this movie. I thought it was semi-decent, but for $1.25. I mean, when you have these bigger movies at the Dollar Tree, it's hard not to grab them, and you get both DVD and Blu-ray. And then we have Rampage, which I saw in a hotel in like Fishkill, New York, when my wife was working. I was using that as a writing retreat. While she was at work, I would go down with her. She had to travel for work. And one night we got some takeout and we watched this movie while she was doing some work after work, some homework. And this does not have a code, so you can, but it does have a DVD and a Blu-ray. So this was okay. It was decent enough. It was fun enough. And for $1.25, how can you go wrong? This is of course just a DVD. This isn't available to stream anywhere right now, at least. You might be able to stream it for pay, but it's not on any of the pay services. Police Academy and Police Academy 2. Now, I did watch these. I did see these in the theater. I'm old enough. I went with my dad to see the first one. And in those days, that was kind of a raunchy comedy. I don't remember, but I wanted to revisit these films. So I figured I would get them on DVD so that I have them and I can watch them whenever I want. Exactly. Now, before I go anywhere else with this video, I did go to Big Lots and I grabbed a couple movies. I did grab Passengers because I had never seen it before. And, it's okay. This is like $5. I don't think it came with a digital code or anything like that. And, oh no, I know it didn't because this was previewed. And I was a little worried because there was a little mark on it. But usually when you open these up and it's a Blu-ray, you usually don't have a problem. They usually will play. This played without any problem. It looked good. Not my favorite film, but I did want to see it. And for $5, I did pick that up. And then I picked up Angelina Jolie's Salt. See, I've seen two of the cuts. I've seen the theatrical and I've seen one of the extended cuts or one of the director cuts. There's two unrated extended cuts here. And I thought this was fairly decent. I thought it was worth owning. I think it was only like $2.50 at Job Lots. Again, both of these, only the Blu-ray. There's no digital code. This was new, if I remember correctly. So I have another channel just under my name, Dave North Martino. Now, this channel is HDaveMI because I was thinking at the time of doing a channel that was based upon tech. And I don't know if I'm really up to doing a tech channel, but I want to talk about movies. I probably do some shorts with some movie reviews. I do movie reviews for the House of Mystery website. So I may do some here and do some like 1-minute movie reviews and stuff like that. And I may do some longer reviews and we'll talk about Dollar Tree stuff and we'll talk about different movies and all sorts of stuff. I don't know, leave me information in the comments about what you want to see. But I was doing in my regular channel, and you can subscribe to that if you'd like. I do, and maybe I'll put up some of those videos that I started. I had a martial art video go semi-viral. And so I just leaned into the martial arts, and that channel has been kind of ramping up. But I really, I love movies and I love talking about movies, and I like tech and cord cutting and streaming and all of this stuff. So feel free to like and subscribe. You can also check out me at the House of Mystery. You can go to alanrwarren.com. You can find me there. We do a radio show and a podcast. And our radio show is number 3 in LA. It is a show where we sometimes we even talk to filmmakers and we talk to musicians, but usually it's to writers, mainly writers of either some fiction genre, or we talk to writers of true crime and history. I'll leave links to some of the YouTube videos too, so that you can go and look and see what's there if you'd like. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my regular channel, and eventually there'll be more videos, and I'll maybe put something up here or something like that you can click on. So thanks a lot. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.